YouTube! I wanted to watch the insane rise of VTubers and why I hate them. I honestly have been super curious about this video for a long time now, so I'm really happy I can finally sit down and watch it with you guys. I don't really have much more to say other than thank you for 18k. Thank you so much. If you have any ideas of what I should do for 20 or 25k, I'm not sure if I'm going to celebrate 20k first or 25k first, let me know. I was thinking about maybe a cake or some art to get done. I'm honestly able to record these videos without streaming a lot easier, and I'm able to do it more often, so I really hope that you guys are enjoying the, hopefully, hopefully daily uploads again. And before anything else, there's this cute little pine cursor emote you can get in my Discord for free. There's also a there's a Halloween screen that you can get for free, and a Christmas screen that you can also have for free. I don't really promote those screens at all, but they're all in there if you want them. Thank you so much again. Thank you so much, and let's just start the video, yeah? Yeah.
Real has many definitions, but if I were to pick one right now, I would say behaving or presenting in a way that feels true, honest, or familiar without pretension or affection.
Yeah, that...
I scream, you scream, we all scream for I scream, you scream,
Oh,
we all scream.
I see.
This is not a real person.
Okay.
Get out of my head! 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 If you haven't seen one, this is called a VTuber.
Well, it just seems like that he's not into the more cutesy, kind of more performative side of VTubing, which is fine. You know, some people are into like the girlfriend-boyfriend experience, some people are not. I'm not sure. I think this video came out around 4 years ago, around the time where it started booming, so it might be why. But maybe you just prefer the more like real, down-to-earth, like, I'm just chillin' VTubers, and that's cool too. I just don't want to judge anyone for what type of YouTuber they enjoy, but I'm not sure.
It's, for the most part, someone with motion tracking software who operates under the guise of an anime person. Many of them adopt the mannerisms to better fit the backstory they made for their character. For example, this one likes referencing carrots because she's a rabbit, or this one who pretends to be bad at basic math because it's cute. There's all sorts of characters and backstories, and nearly all of the most well-known ones are either Japanese or English-speaking women. I have to give this definition because I've shown exactly 3 people this in real life and have gotten, quote, "What the fuck is that? Is this real?" and "Do people actually watch this?" in response.
Well, I would never even think about that exists, and people are just out here doing. I remember when I was first learning about motion tracking and for the whole VTubing scene, it was around the time Face Rig was the main one. I remember showing it to my parents because I wanted to start streaming at the time, and I mean, I did. I mainly was just like showing how to make websites and all that. It wasn't anything crazy, right? But I remember showing it to my parents, they're like, "What? No, we don't want a camera on you. We don't want people looking at you." And it's like, no, it's not like that. It's a virtual avatar. And they just straight up did not believe it was real until I like actively showed them in front of the PC how it works. And even then my mom was like, "That's really weird." They just don't understand. But I mean, now they understand better. Mainly my dad understands more now. But it's kind of funny.
All of them laughed. Yet almost every single one of the top 15 highest earning super chats on YouTube are owned by VTubers. Look at Giga, he looks like he's about to get his fucking nails clipped at the vet. YouTubers everywhere will not stop posting about them. They're clearly popular, so I think it's important to approach this with an open mind. VTubers are not inherently bad. In fact, so many of them are extremely talented and natural-born entertainers that can captivate an audience of millions without being obsessed with drama or being negative in the slightest. Many of them play instruments, sing, and play games at a high level. These girls are famous for a reason, usually. But
I wish I could play games at a high level. I really wish I could. The only game I could really do at a somewhat high level was Overwatch, and I haven't played Overwatch and I don't even know how long. I'm much more of a casual person now. I don't really play first-person shooters anymore, or like any Battle Royale stuff anymore, which is unfortunate, but I still think I could throw down pretty well. I'm really good with fighting games though. I did Smash Bros. Competitively for some time. That was actually a lot of fun. I wasn't like that competitive, but I did like local tournaments type of thing, and I did pretty well for myself in those. I think I did good.
I don't understand the appeal on a personal level.
That's fair.
Oh, baby, kiss me. Kiss me. Kiss me, Mario.
My friend who enjoys
Mario.
VTubers watched this clip and was in pure glee. I've only heard this fat bastard rant about two things. This clip and some sandwich called the fucking heart clogger that he gets from the grocery store. So I knew that this was special. But when I watched that
I like
clip,
this guy, he's
I
funny.
honestly wanted to rip her hair out and stuff it in my ears and light the ends on fire like a wick. I hate VTubers. When I see them on screen, my heart starts pumping, my eyes go bloodshot, and I go dizzy. Why? How did these guys blow up under so many people's noses? Where did they come from? I want to answer these questions because honestly the video was just going to be a quick rant, but I gradually became fascinated in the plot twists and reasons why people enjoy VTubers. So those of you who love them and people who hate them, hold hands as I take you through Act 1.
History.
In
Oh wait, I know
2000,
that song's
Yamaha sound guy
copyrighted.
Ken Mochi Hideki starts a project called
Whoops.
Daisy, which aims to generate human
Well, if there's a part of the video missing, you know why.
sounding vocals from text like beep beep bop bop beep, kind of like Animal Crossing. Thanks to
I
Yamaha,
love
Daisy
Animal
got promoted and
Crossing.
fully fleshed out as Vocaloid, which was released in 2004 and marketed towards professional musicians. The problem is, at the time everyone thought, robots, professional software, this is baby shit. Nobody cared about it and it was dismissed as just a toy. But very slowly over the years, Vocaloid was being taken more and more seriously. And in 2007, Krypton Media has an idea. They take Vocaloid, make mascots, make the main mascot 16, and drop a new sound pack. It worked. Hatsune Miku was hot.
Let's
Music
go,
artists would make
Miku!
collabs with their vocal.
I have, hold on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 Miku figures on my desk right now. I am a Miku enjoyer. I got them all for my birthday. Because I was just like, I don't know what I want. And the little ones wanted a Miku themed birthday. So I was like, okay, sure. Hatsune Miku themed birthday. And I got I got Miku figures and a Miku, I think the term is automaton? It doesn't, oh, I wish I had batteries in it. I'd play it right now. It would have been great. I'll have to do it some other time.
Lloyd pack and animator moving and shit. This caught on in Japan like crazy. Eventually, she starts selling out actual concerts.
That's her
She
World
tops
is My
out iTunes
Concert!
best-selling chart. An unbelievable amount of porn is made. But the big takeaway here is that Japan discovered something big. Hatsune Miku is marketable as fuck. Dominoes,
True.
clothing, Funko Pops, hot dogs, or something. It didn't just matter that Hatsune Miku could hit iTunes top 10 list a week after making a song. What mattered was that we can completely manufacture a cultural phenomenon, manipulate every part of her persona, and not have to pay them royalties for making merch, commercials, or collaborations. It's genius. Oh, your influencer got caught doing blackface again this month. I just fucking programmed mine not to do that. Now, does it work 100% of the time? Well, that's a complicated. It's estimated that in 2012,
What?
Hatsune Miku acquired a whopping 10 billion yen since her debut, which translates to a whopping $6 USD. Seeing this, an
That's
unknown
amazing.
production crew thought, hey, I could do that, and debuted Kizuna AI in 2016. She very closely resembles the VTubers today,
there
but
you go.
instead of running the risk of it being a fat
I
middle-aged
don't want to
Hispanic
block
man,
it.
Kizuna AI is actually like 8 middle-aged fat Hispanic men. She debuted on YouTube in November of 2016 and mostly creates largely scripted and pre-recorded content.
レッツチャレンジザ飛びます
Remember, I'm not sure if she's actually the first one, but was Kizune Ai the actual, like, first genuine VTuber? I'm not sure. I don't know if there was a VTuber before that, but I'm kind of curious about it.
せーのうっあれ
Look at her. Those were fucking
せー
babies.
の
Which wasn't.
I love. Oh my gosh, it's like Shy Lily saying womp womp. I love how she says this.
Those were fucking babies.
せーの
It abuses my brain. I love it.
Which wasn't really our problem with
It
people.
itches a part of my
Anime is
brain.
scripted and people certainly love those characters, so it only makes sense
Yeah.
that there's an appeal for something like Kizuna to exist. I believe that most people aren't under the impression that this is a real girl with a real personality and, you know, blah blah blah. In fact, she's basically a goddamn puppet. Even her voice
Yeah.
actress is completely disposable. I think I read she's got like 5 substitutes that share her cold metal cage of a body. And Japan had done it again. Kizuna was a goddamn hit. She's the cover girl of Cup Noodle. She's been on the TV and news multiple times, done ads, and honestly, more impressive than all that, she collaborated with PewDiePie. Enter the third major
I've never
character.
seen the PewDiePie collab. I kind of want to go back and watch it.
Impressive than all that, she collaborated with PewDiePie. Enter the third major character. HoloLive. Cover Corp, which works with alternate reality.
You know, I honestly thought about applying for HoloLive, but I don't think I'd fit an idol sphere whatsoever. At all. And I can't do well with deadlines or anything, so I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna stay in my own lane.
He sees the massive success of Hatsune Miku and Kizuno Ai and says,
I think I'm doing okay.
I can do that. So they did. Sometime in 2017, Cover Corp released a smartphone app called HoloLive, which would allow you to view a VTuber live while they stream. This changes things. Yep. It's only one fat guy now. HoloLive held auditions for extremely talented women, and jokes aside, a lot of them are also very pretty in real life. Now, there may be some coaching involved, but for the most part, these girls have creative control over what they stream, if or not they curse, etc., and HoloLive provides them with a rigged up 3D model, an iPhone X, and a high-spec gaming PC. Blah, blah, blah. They're basically a management company for aspiring VTubers.
Hold on. I think I recognize...
Not they curse, etc., and HoloLive provides them with a rigged up 3D...
Is that, I'm pretty sure her name's Juniper? I'm not quite sure if that's her, but I absolutely adore the model. It is so pretty. I love the concept. I love the design. I love everything that went
model, an
into it.
iPhone X, and a high-spec gaming PC. Blah, blah, blah. They're basically a management company for aspiring VTubers. You could be a VTuber. Unless you're a guy, then chances are slim. And of course, this caught on fire, and other companies thought,
I don't know about that.
hey, I could do that. So they did. But instead of just working in Japan, Nichi Sanji went to Mr. Worldwide and spread out in China, Japan, Indonesia, India, and Korea. So HoloLive said, hey, I could do that. And then there's a ton of VTubers all over the world. The end. Holy shit, America likes VTubers. Gargar comes flying up in the charts and is the most searched for VTuber in 2020. Mori Callipy comes straight out of nowhere at a tremendous upset. See, if you liked anime at all and watched a VTuber video once thinking, what is this? Surprise, these little fuckers are going to ruin your recommended feed.
To say, but this is true. This is so true as well. I watched like 2 Iron Mouse videos and my feed filled with Iron Mouse. And for a while I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna watch more of the Iron Mouse videos because I already watch her streams. I have one in the background. But I caved. I caved so hard. My history is probably all Iron Mouse videos. I'm gonna be honest.
VTuber video once thinking, what is this? Surprise, these little fuckers are going to ruin your recommended feed forever.
I hope I ruin your recommended feed forever. I hope you get annoyed when you see my feed.
Enjoy! So a lot of Americans were already
I
introduced
wanna
to
live
VTubers,
rent-free in
especially
your
since
head.
there are channels dedicated to taking funny clips from their streams and translating them just hours after the fact. You have an abundance of binge-worthy content, and now HoloLive is making an English branch, coupled with Japan's aging population and business was booming. It still is. Japan, America, Indonesia, VTubers
Business
have
is
triumphed
booming.
over what's considered normal to cement themselves as a very real and lucrative industry. September 24th, 2020. Akai Hato goes over her analytics with her audience to see which countries watch her the most.
アメリカ11%、台湾7%。
11%'s
Did you
big.
catch that? That's okay, neither did she. Kiryu
No.
Koko, who's one of the biggest VTubers in the world, does the same thing the next day. And thus, the two slept as some rich-ass bitches.
Again, I just love this guy's sense of humor. It's so good. I really like his humor.
Someone was at the door.
Hello.
She replies, the Chinese.
Oh, wait, is this what I think it is? Oh, no.
Both Hato and Coco made the mistake of mentioning Taiwan in their analytics, which
Yep, it's not recognized as an actual place by...
China does not officially
Yeah.
recognize as an independent country. Chinese viewers were not happy. In fact, they were pissed. And if you don't know, Asian countries go hard as fuck with their trolling. Coco and Hato were suspended for 3
Absolutely.
weeks for saying the word Taiwan. But the viewers were not satisfied. Well, they believed that Akai Hato had made an honest mistake, that harlot Kiryu Coco had to pay.
I'm sorry, the clip being used here. And harlot. It just reminds me of my sister calling me a harlot. We do it as like a sibling sister joke thing. I think it's funny.
Hato had made an honest mistake. That harlot Kiryu Coco had to pay. Raids, smear videos, multiple
so
VTubers were doxxed,
unfortunate.
anything to get revenge. They even go so far as to continuously buy YouTube accounts to keep it going. One guy even allegedly dropped his social credit score to 0 and ruined his life because he used a VPN. This new faction is called the Antis. Because Hololive has yet to ban Coco, they've developed a vendetta against the company. To this day, they're kind of active. You can see them in chat or their Facebook propaganda, which is banned in China, so they gotta be using a VPN to spoof their location to a nearby country. Just saying. Hololive then had two options. They can continue expanding in China and allow their new Chinese overlords to permanently ban VTubers on a whim, or leave, which they did. And that's the story of how a single word dissolved the entire Chinese branch of Hololive. Didn't really do much though. Yeah, it was on the news and Hirohei made like 600 videos about it, but VTubers just kind of moved on and are doing better than ever. Finally, the next generation. Remember how we found out VTubing is pretty big here? Well, a bunch of English-speaking boys and girls started paying hundreds all the way up to thousands for rigging commissions, avatars, etc. It's now gotten to the point where anyone with a camera can go, hey, I can do that. Because they literally can. And this is where a lot of cringe comes in for me personally. Act 3. We've learned the history of VTubers, but now can we get a little bit more personal? If you enjoy them, that's your business, and hopefully you can find what I've been saying so far entertaining. But for my boys...
I am the greatest treasure hunter the world has ever seen.
Look, I personally can't get into that because I personally find it creepy, horrifying, disturbing, and to be honest with you, kind of fucked up in the head.
The boys that understand...
She's an anime woman.
I was gonna say, like, that guy's a little bit lost the plot. I don't think it's horrifying. People are liking what they're gonna like, right? I don't know what he's on about.
Sitting there doing screaming in Japanese and it's scary, alright?
This is for you, bro.
I like the it's not like I like you there. That was in... I feel like everyone and their mother has seen that video. It's well animated. It is well animated.
Screaming in Japanese and it's scary, alright?
This is for you, bro. Not really the first guy, though. He was going crazy. I honestly thought I was alone in
I
despising
like
these
this guy!
trollops. Online, I see overwhelming love for VTubers, and as much as I'm happy for those people, and especially the VTubers themselves, who've earned a spot atop the most well-known streamers around, I still think it's super fun to make fun of them. And I haven't really seen a lot of my kind out there, so let me break it down. I do not understand them. People have often used the phrase cute girls doing cute things to describe why they like certain shows. I've always thought of it more as stupid fucking idiots doing dumb shit. I'm fully aware that I'm a weirdo.
Honestly, I kind of prefer the stupid idiots doing dumb things. I like silly. I like low stakes. I just find it enjoyable. Not everything has to be like a huge talking piece. Not everything has to motivate and change like a lot of things. I want to just shut my brain off sometimes and chill out and watch something. It's part of the reason I watch Kenji when I really just want to break from my own reality. It's because I really enjoy Kenji's content. I really do. Very funny. I really liked his, what is it? Crime Scene Cleaner videos. If you want to check those out, I recommend Crime Scene Cleaner. I enjoyed it. I was able to shut my brain off, sit down, draw. It's nice. If you have any other VTubers or content creators that are like that, let me know. I'm always looking for new ones, right? But not everything has to mean something. I like being silly. It's not like I'm going to try to change the world. Well, I mean, I'd like to do something nice one day. Maybe like a charity stream if I ever get to the point where I can do that. That'd be nice. But I think that's probably the extent of how much impact I'd have on this world.
The most manly dudes around to normal, casual friends if they hated this clip as much as me. And almost all of them had no...
My brain went bleh.
And almost all of them had no issue with it. Many even said it was cute. On the other hand, I look at that clip and cringe. It makes me uncomfortable and most of all annoyed. Because I feel entertainment is at its best when the line between realism and fiction is distorted. I enjoy media that provides a reflection of very real things that we experience, whether it be in dialogue, delivery, or the actions the characters take, and then flip it and do something crazy with the story. As I reflect on my favorite shows, almost all of them fit under that description. I thought of this in the shower while I was washing my balls and threw in the script, so it might not be that airtight yet. But I've noticed that anime can frequently put up a barrier between that realism and the characters they portray. There's certain formulas and tropes that authors feel they have to play into to appeal.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's some of the things I don't like about anime is there's like a certain threshold of like anime tropes and fan service that I feel like personally I can handle. Like I love Free Men. I really enjoyed the story. I'm really excited for season 2. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember the other anime I watched recently. I can't remember, but I just don't prefer a lot of fan service or a lot of really tropey things in the anime I watch. So some things that appeal to others just won't appeal to me. That's okay.
To certain audiences. In weaker shows, the main character will be some whiny bitch boy that is in love with justice, to which he's rewarded with a slew of girls that are attracted to his righteousness. Does that happen in real life? Not really, but as a kid I used to imagine that's what would happen to me, and I really enjoyed shows like that. That's why this character type exists. Female archetypes like tsunderes, yanderes, etc. that you would hate to...
I don't know if I want to confess this. I may or may not have actually said in my life, I may and may not have actually said it's not like I like you or anything. Whatever. It's whatever. It's fine. I got called a soon for so long, and I'm probably still not gonna beat the soon allegations. I honestly probably never will. But like right after I said it, I was so mad at myself. I was so mad. I was like, no! How can I do this? The allegations! No!
Type exist. Female archetypes like tsunderes, yanderes, etc. that you would hate to interact with are popular because author knows that works for whatever reason. Even in good shows, you'll have characters which are basically downloaded from a list of personality types instead of being a product of reality. So to me, the less that characters act like anime characters, the better they are, with exceptions. Cute anime girls annoy the shit out of me because it's not genuine. I've spoken to at least 1,000 women at this point and never met someone who genuinely speaks and acts like this.
That takes talent, okay? I'm just gonna say, like, I cannot imagine somebody being able to say this with a straight face and be able to say it so clearly. I'm impressed. Like, I may not like it, but I'm impressed.
Maybe you have, but when I see it, I imagine some dude who's completely estranged from the youth writing his fifth, knowing that's what's hot right now. Am I overthinking things? Yes, but I'm putting words into a feeling that's been sitting in my belly for years. So when you take this and make a real person act like they're that, it doubles the cringe factor. I don't want to see a person pretending to be a thing, pretending to be another thing that doesn't exist and never has. So that's why it irritates me so much when I see a VTuber going, it's uncanny, uncomfortable, and not genuine to me. Even though blah blah blah, that's not the point, they're supposed to adopt the persona. It's how I feel, dude. There ain't much I can do to change it. Let's examine the various types. Baby talk.
Oh,
this is pretty much ubiquitous in the VTuber community and also the one that makes me the most mad. Japanese VTubers
honestly,
will talk like this.
There's been a few times where I've seen like a VTuber's design. I get really excited. I think it's such a pretty, unique, cool design. I go to check out their stream once and I hear them talk in like a really like baby tone voice. I can handle it to a certain extent, but there just gets to a point where it's like, I just can't handle this. But I love the design. So it's like, I support you. You do you. You get that bag or whatever. But it's just not the stuff I like watching. I like calmer voices. I like monotone voices. That's me. A lot of people really like high-pitched voices or baby talk voices. It gives them more like intimate, kind of close feeling, I guess, to a lot of people. I don't know what you'd classify my voice as. I don't know, sometimes I just can't stand to hear my own voice. I feel like everyone goes through that though. I've been told my voice is just really calming. So, I mean, if it's calming to you, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not sure if I'm like too high pitched. I'm not sure. I hope I'm not like unbearably bad with my voice for people. If I am, I'm sorry. But thank you for watching this long. If I am, damn. Watch time already locked in.
そういうモードが実装されているんですが、今回ご紹介するクリップはこの
American VTubers would talk like this.
You have no idea. I had a Wii, and this was my favorite game. I actually still have it somewhere in one of my like game disc. Oh, God, I forgot what it's called. Like a case for it. I still have this game. I was thinking about setting up a Wii at some point with like a projector or something, and playing with my family again. I feel like it'd bring up a lot of cool memories. It's just, I don't know. It just seems fun. I miss the GameCube too! I play Mario Party so much on the GameCube. And if you, oh my god, if you played Animal Crossing when it was on GameCube and all that, you remember how mean the villagers used to be? I kind of loved it. It felt more like, genuine compared to now.
American VTubers would talk like this.
Oh, weekend on the please die. Hi, Sensei. How are you?
Oh, here comes the airplane. Oh, I'm made stinky winky. My diaper. Oh, change me, please.
I like to imagine there's a bald white guy in a big ass pull up behind the monitor. That makes me laugh the most. I'm sure it's a very pretty adult woman on the other end. Don't get upset. Now, quick quiz. Are we watching the season finale of Teletubbies or Twitch?
Hermione! Don't Hello? The laughing.
I need you to tell me honestly if this is something you picture me watching. I believe this comes directly from the cute anime girl phenomenon that I just got talking about, so obviously it's not my thing. English.
It's
a
not
lot of
something
fellows
I'd
think it's cute to
watch,
see
you know.
VTubers learn English.
That's fine
At
too.
times, alright, it is kind of cute.
Netflix.
Once they discovered a good amount of their
That is kind of really adorable.
Once they discovered a good amount of their audience was English speaking, VTubers began learning and communicating with a whole new side of their audience. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, and funny most of the time. I think this is what hooked a lot of casual audience members. Of all the clips I've seen in research,
I wonder how many of these are just from, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, obviously these are all from people that probably don't understand English and the connotation of the word. But just hearing it in the sing-song voice, I don't know why, it's just like... Just like, no! Just no! You know the car meme? Where it's like the screaming hitting on the car window? That's kind of how I feel right now.
sometimes bad, and funny most of the time. I think this is what hooked a lot of casual audience members. Of all the clips I've seen in research, a strong amount of them contained English, which is just English with a heavy Japanese accent. English. Weeaboos. On the flip side, we have Becca's, Hannah's, and Olivia's that have mastered the Japanese tongue.
Body pillow as well.
What?
I feel like an old man. I know this type of thing is...
Just the what?
What?
I feel like an old man. I know this type of thing is supposed to be cute, but I don't get why. You also get sporadic, random Japanese words to really seal the deal. Like they make a mistake and go, "Gomeusai, sorry, mistake des." A favorite of mine is this ara shit.
Oh my goodness. The amount of VTubers I saw do this, which honestly, like, fair enough, you do you. I'm surprised it's not still a trend to this day. I thought it would have just lasted forever with the VTubers, if I'm honest.
Sorry, mistake this. A favorite of mine is this ara shit.
What? Just
It gets weeb boys all flustered, so there's a song and dance of VTubers pretending like they don't want to do it, and then just going hard as fuck as soon as they commit. Oh, Nani? You guys want me to
Now
sing?
the physics turned up like crazy.
Like, dude, you clearly wanted to do that. Now you've soured my mood, and frankly, I don't want to finish these nuggies. Normals. During my research, I found a few
Did you
chicks
find some
talking in their
normal
normal
ones?
voice, chilling with a VTuber avatar. I thought, this is an actual person speaking to me right now, which threw me off after listening to high-pitched squeals all day. Pretty chill. Which goes to show you can't really throw a blanket statement on all VTubers. Now let's go back to throwing blankets on VTubers. Mutes.
This dude's so fucking funny. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at like 80% of the jokes. It's just amazing. The script, whatever script you used for this, amazing. Genuinely amazing.
Statement on all VTubers.
Let's go back to
Now
throwing
let's
a
go back to
blanket
throwing
on
blankets on VTubers. Mutes.
Yeah.
There are VTubers that stand
Sen-
there and stand there.
Senso inspired.
Oh, they were
Now that's taken
typing the
care
whole
of.
time. This one uses text-to-speech or speech bubbles while others sit menacingly. While I know I personally can't appreciate the other types of VTubers, and that's clearly on me, what is going on here? I genuinely want to know because I can't even generate a theory. Please comment. This channel is like a creepypasta. It's extremely uncanny to my gaijin eyes.
Hello? Just being silly, I guess?
Let me put you down for some fucking reason. Okay.
Did you say let me put you down for some fucking reason?
Let me put you down for some fucking reason. Okay, stand up.
Zentreya is another insane case because she's actually humongous. Not just the tits, but she's raised $42,000 in 5 hours before. Just vibing, typing,
That's
taking hell
amazing.
along between responses. These two have been able to achieve a high level of success that I think anyone would be envious of by completely breaking the mold in an already outlandish market. That is commendable. Yet, behind our backs, who could have predicted the dark secret lurking behind the scenes? Everyone predicted that. This is NorCat. You might have seen this clip floating around. Their popularity plummeted after this
Oh
incident.
my
but, like,
goodness.
what did you expect? A hot lady? You expected a hot lady with boobs to be using a fucking text-to-speech voice. The only people I know who do that is Reddit. It's pretty messed up that the dude isn't doing so
Reddit.
great now. He seems like a chill guy, so if you're ever in the States, we can smoke or something and talk about the VTuber industry. That's not a conversation I want to have sober. So that's the mutes. Revolutionary in their own way, confusing in mine. Now, you can't have VTubers without an audience, right? Casuals. Normal people. There are tons of people attracted to the
also-
idea.
I don't know how to put it. I think what was it? I'm not sure because I know there's a lot of people who use VTuber models, like female presenting ones, that are just straight up like, "Hey, I'm a guy. I just want to look like I just want to be pretty. I just want to look like a anime girl while I do my streaming stuff," which is fair. I feel like the fans mainly get upset if you like lie about it. That's just what I probably think went on. I'm probably stating the obvious. I'm sorry.
Smoke or something and talk about the VTuber industry. That's not a conversation I want to have sober. So that's the mutes. Revolutionary in their own way, confusing in mine. Now, you can't have VTubers without an audience, right? Casuals. Normal people.
I'm
There
a
are tons
casual.
of people attracted to the idea of cute girls saying and doing ridiculous shit. Some clips even had me thinking, okay, that was kind of cute.
Yuppie!
I assume these are one of the most popular viewers on YouTube, but I have no idea. Simps. I don't really need to explain this one. Obviously, there's a good amount of people that want to bang these things, which brings in a fair amount of viewers. Actually, remember when Project Melody came out on Chatterbait and broke all sorts of records and everyone was salty? Yeah, there's a market for this. Of course, the girls
Yeah,
are aware, so they'll
probably.
make allusions to sexual acts as the chat pogs incessantly.
Tight. Like a field mouse.
which is also like half the VTuber recommendations I get. For the record,
I'm
I
sorry,
would do
the like a theme.
the exact same thing. If I were female, my butthole would look like the inside of a box of Ponky, which is far worse than moaning into the mic. I just think it's funny. When you work out, what noise do you make? Usually like or what? You don't go There's people that come for that, much like any other industry, but I think horny boys make up a pretty good chunk of the fan base. Weeaboos.
And that's okay. I feel like a majority of VTuber fans are male, but that's just because I feel like a lot more men watch anime than women. Granted, I think that's changing recently in more recent times. I feel like a lot more women are watching anime. My sister's been getting into anime too, which I think is very, very nice. I hope she watches Freeman. I'll probably talk to her about it. Apologies, I felt like I was gonna get sick for a second. We're fine. We're fine. But I mean, yeah, there's always gonna be a demographic, and it might be harder to be a male VTuber and get out there, just because mainly the audience is male. But there's a lot of male VTubers that like could fit a niche that I see haven't fit a niche yet, that I think would be really, really cool to see them like do something really creative and new, and I'd like be really down to watch more male VTubers. Like I said already, I'm pretty sure in my last video I already said I watched Kenji. I like Kenji's like kind of like chill bro vibe, you know? That's just what I enjoy. I enjoy watching the gaming content. Makes me laugh, makes me smile. I can turn off my brain and just chill out. That's what I enjoy. I'd like to see more male VTubers. I've been meaning to check out Heavenly. But if you know any like other male VTubers that kind of fit like the just chilling out bro gaming vibe, let me know. I'd love to check them out, please.
Pure, innocent, fake women, VTubers would be awesome. Let's say I like a slice of life show with a bunch of little girls. Why would I not want to watch a person in real life who embodies a ton of these characteristics react to stuff live? Those fictional characters that are so out of reach for us are suddenly something you can connect and interact with. I think this is a very unique relationship and can see why people gravitate towards VTubers. There's also dudes that love that tomato shit. The last 72 hours of my life has been dedicated to researching these guys, so I've honestly been on a roller coaster of emotion. Initially, I despised them. In the middle, I despised them. And in the end, I despised them. But during all that, I never stopped thinking, yeah, that's on me. I'm never going to be in the loop,
Left 4
and
Dead
I'm cool
2!
with that.
Or the
VTubers
first
are
Left
gonna
4
be here
Dead.
for a long
I don't know which
time.
one this is, but I'm... Oh wait, what are their icons? I'm pretty sure this is the second Left 4 Dead. I love Left 4 Dead. I love it so much. I would like to eventually get a 3D model of like my VTuber. My debut is still in the works right now for my own, like truly my own model. I'm hoping to eventually be able to debut around December if it's like a really small one. I don't know. I'm excited. I keep seeing like model updates and I keep kicking my legs, you know? I almost woke up my house because I got a model update and I like genuinely eeped really loud. Just because it looked very, very nice. And I don't know. It's exciting. It's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how to put it. Whenever I see art of, like my VTuber or anything get made, that someone put time and effort into it, even if I'm the one paying for it, it just makes me so happy because I'm like, someone took time out of their day to make this, and I don't know, it just makes me so happy. I went off on a tangent. This is even a part of the video. I'm sorry. But I be yapping. You already know that.
On me. I'm never going to be in the loop, and I'm cool with that. VTubers are going to be here for a long time, whether we like it or not, and they have a brilliant future full of boundless possibilities. Still gonna make fun of my friends for watching that baby shit. But
that's fair.
Most importantly, I've learned that if you can't beat them, you gotta get better than them. It's Wanko time, fuckers! Catch me streaming with my new avatar, Wanko. I know it's very disrespectful for big YouTubers to hop on the VTuber trend because it's a very niche and not well-known market, but I hope you guys can forgive me. Subscribe, I talk about anime, and comment. I reply to those. I'm sure this comment section is gonna be real fun. But did I mention to forget that Wanko will debut the arrival of our newest sponsor, NordPass? They're
Sponsor time.
Your password is definitely the same on your Facebook, YouTube, Amazon, etc. So let's say
Nope,
one of
I
your
actually
passwords is
change my
compromised.
passwords all the
Like what
time.
happens to my mom every month. I don't know how she does it or
paranoid.
what site she's using. She finds a way. Someone who steals your Facebook password has access to literally everything you love or care about because that one password you have is your lifeline. Good job, Mom. It's way more common than you think. In fact, if you were reading manga using MangaDex lately, well, when you have something like NordPass, you can make the most complicated passwords ever, and NordPass will just remember it for you. You can even generate a unique password using the app, which can then be accessed on iOS, Android,
that's
or
cool.
whatever computer you're using. You don't have to worry about using the same one password anymore. Initially, I was unsure. God, this avatar sucks at tracking my mouth. I was unsure whether or not to take this sponsor for two reasons. Giving my passwords to a company seems sketchy as hell, so I was delighted to find out that not even the people who work for NordPass can access your passwords. But I would have to manually add in every single password I've ever made, which sounds like a pain in the ass. Psych! NordPass will let you import all your passwords from whatever browser you're using. There's even a free version, so I literally see no reason not to at least try it out. But if you want to access a ton more features like data breach scanning, having access to the app on more devices and such, you can get 50% off a 1-year plan using code Scamboli Reviews.
Well, that's cool.
Thanks for watching. Peace.
At like 8:14, where they go.
Dude,
keep
I'm
going.
fucking so annoyed, bro, because like the more I did this video, the more I was like, okay, maybe not all of them are that bad.
Brody
Classic,
Enjoyer, let's go.
classic. Overgeneralize, shit on it relentlessly, open up mind to it more, immediately take most of it.
Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. I had a really great time watching this video with you. With you guys. I hope you have a good night or day or whatever it is. It was honestly, I really liked the humor in this video. It was very silly. Even some of the more sexual humor wasn't that bad to me, which usually is a very fine line for me to cross. I'm usually really not a fan of that type of humor. So I'm really I'm gonna probably I will be subbing. Please check out the video in the description. That is the best thing you could do. Please support the original creators. Thank you so much for hanging out and have a good night. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. Bye.